Welcome to episode 3 of our renovation project series. We're going to get into concept boards and the early stages of design to get our clients excited and on board with our vision. This picks right up from our as-built plans and sets us up to progress through the next phases of the project. I have this ADU renovation project in California where we're basically trying to keep the core of the structure. There's an existing patio that we're looking to infill to establish a new primary suite, as well as reclad the exterior and renovate the kitchen. So over the course of the next 8 episodes, I'm going to take you through each step of this process, from the very first conversations with the client all the way through to the final drawing set. Every stage, every decision, the whole thing. All of this is visualized, drafted, and documented here in Rayon, a browser-based design tool built for interior designers and design teams. Every design starts with a sketch. Some people use sketchbooks and trace paper, but I've always just reached for my iPad. This allows me to constantly move back and forth between Rayon and sketching so that I can start broad and then get more refined with the right dimensions and really ensure that I'm not moving in an unrealistic direction. I actually use an app called Procreate. It's a professional drawing app for artists, which I definitely am not an artist, but it does allow me to basically recreate the iterative process of working with trace paper to try different things and build off of previous ideas. Once I've got a sketch that I'm fairly happy with, I can seamlessly bring it back into Rayon, visually scale it, and draw it in my canvas to verify those dimensions and layouts. Whether it's the sketch or the CAD drawing, either or both of these can be included in my client presentation right here in Rayon. This project started with a pretty basic single-bedroom guest unit that's lacking in laundry machines and a really workable kitchen. The clients wanted to completely refinish the exterior and interior while maintaining the overall structure and to convert this into a 2-bedroom ADU that they could then rent out to small families. This meant that we needed to add another bedroom and really make the living spaces much more functional. We've added more storage, more closet space, and more natural light in addition to the requirements for the new laundry vestibule, the new primary suite, and an expanded, much more functional kitchen. So at these early stages, I'm constantly going back and forth between Rayon and sketching. And so I'm all the time basically just using the screenshot tool. And I did cheat a little bit here just to get ahead. But basically I can take that screenshot, I can take it over to my iPad, do some sketching, and then I can just bring it back over from my iPad, again, usually just with a screenshot, or if you're taking pictures of physical sketches you made, either method works, whatever you want to do. And then I've got those sketches all available right here, and I can just go back and forth and kind of reference things, make sure things are working out with real dimensions and all that within Rayon. Precedent images are an incredibly valuable tool at this stage of a project, and they're oftentimes revisited and added to later on. You might create a mood board of images, materials, and fixtures that you want to propose to your client in more of a formal deck or package, or you might want to just keep things a little more freeform. Personally, I've actually started to present to my clients directly from Rayon's model canvas. And that's one of the real advantages to using Rayon, that all of my working drawings are already in this presentable state. With that in mind, I oftentimes simply drop these precedent images and references directly into my model canvas, right next to my drawings, so that as I'm working on the design, I can reference these. Then also, as I'm presenting to the client, they can get a direct sense of my thought process and how I'm incorporating these ideas into the new design. In order to bring an image into Rayon, there's a couple things that I can do. So first, I can go up to the menu and choose Import, Image, and this is going to bring up my file manager. And so here I can simply choose an image that I want to import, and it'll just bring it straight into the middle of my view. And from here, of course, I can move it around, I can scale it, and I can even, kind of squish it in one direction or the other. And then also, I'm on a Mac, and I know there's a similar tool on Windows, but if I hold the Command button, then I can actually crop this image. So you can really treat it the same way as you can treat a view as well. But my actually preferred method of importing is just drag and drop. So I can open up my file manager and simply drag and drop an image into place. And again, this just brings it straight into the middle of my viewing window. And I can then move it around, align that top edge, and then even scale it so that it's the same height. So it just makes it really easy to make all this work. Also, if you want to get into specific dimensions, I can select this, and as long as I lock my width and height, here maybe this wants to be 45 feet. Which I know 45 feet for an image is a little ridiculous, but because we're in model canvas, we're really just looking for kind of graphically the way this is going to look. So when I'm presenting to clients, I oftentimes just kind of have this loosely up here. So then it can be very simple of, hey, here's the exterior siding that I'm looking at, and here's how it looks in real life. So it just makes that a really seamless process. What if I wanted to do more of a deck or a presentation? The same method applies, you just do it in your paper canvas instead of your model canvas, and then you just need to keep an eye on, sheets and, making sure that the layout works a little cleaner. Here I can be a little looser just because I'm bouncing back and forth and kind of moving around the canvas, but if I want to do it in the paper canvas, just, keep that in mind. So I can actually copy these two images, go over to my presentation paper canvas, paste them here. And one thing you'll notice, they come in huge, and that's because we're working at full scale in model canvas, and then the scale and the size of a piece of paper on our paper canvas. So these actually come in at the same size. It's just going to look massive compared to the sheet of paper. So I am just going to scale these down, and you can see how easy that is. So I've got those in place now, and maybe I want to add another image. So I'm actually going to, open up my file manager, and, I can bring in another image here. So all really easy. And again, I can scale this down so it's matching the width. So super easy. And of course, precedent sheets and presentations are always really great to have an actual drawing in here. And so same as I would on my plot sheets, I can actually go to my view tool, and I want to make sure I'm referencing, maybe the exterior elevations, and then basically establish that view. And I'm going to kind of guess at the scale, because this doesn't necessarily need to be at, a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch scale. I'm going to see how 1/4 inch works. And then if it looks like it's a little too big. So I'm going to bring this down to maybe an 1/8 inch scale. And so now we can just kind of loosely reference that elevation as we're looking at kind of those exterior materials. So that makes for a really clean presentation for my clients. And I know that they'll appreciate that. We chose these precedent images for a couple of reasons. So these two on top are much more for the exterior siding as well as the rafter tails, and kind of this idea behind our roof pitch and how all of that's working together. And then down at the bottom, this is for a built-in banquette. And so because not all clients necessarily understand what a built-in banquette might be, they might look at the plans and think, why isn't this just a, free floating sofa? And so having this kind of, an image showing what the built-in seating and what the built-in bookshelves and how all of that can work together can be a really powerful way to just explain to the clients what our intentions are. To share my presentation, there's two methods that I can use. So one is to export a PDF, and this is the same process that we would generally go to export a CD set. But basically, here I am in my paper canvas. This is my presentation canvas, so same method if I was in my plot sheets. But basically, I just go over to my Pages tab. By default, this is going to show me just all the pages across the project. And you can actually see it's separating out by canvas, or I could go up here and say only the active canvas. So just however you want to do this. But then I can basically go ahead and get that one sheet ready for a PDF export. Or the other method is to use the presentation tool. So to do that, I just go over to the share button. And then here we've got, creating a template or creating a presentation. And so I can simply check that box. And now this is actually going to give me a URL link that I can then copy, send over to a client, and then they can basically open this up in their browser. And anytime I make an update, I can just refresh this link. They can go refresh that browser tab, and they've got the latest updates. And so here I can just do a quick preview of what this is going to look like. And so this is going to show you all the pages. But again, if I go to that bottom page, there's that one we just created. And, here again, we can copy the link, kind of set up this slideshow presentation. And so it's just another way to go about sharing your work with your clients in much more of a seamless way, instead of putting together this package that's, 20 gigabyte file size or something crazy that they then have to download, and you're using file sharing platforms and all that. So here we can just do it all right here in Rayon, really seamless, really easy. Everyone has their own way of presenting to clients and showing off their work, especially at this early stage. But one of the most important aspects is to just let the tools get out of the way so that you can really focus on the design and think about the elements that go into it, and then present that in a way that works for you. Whether that's more structured or more freeform, Rayon allows you to showcase that work. I hope this was helpful. Please get involved in the comments and let us know how you would like to present these early concepts and what tools have been the most helpful for you. In the next episode, we'll get to work on our demo plans and proposed designs. Give us a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.